Topping up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie, you understand me. Walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer, greater is the one within and call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky, and never wait upon the giver, he'll deliver like a dealer. Take her higher, higher, fly out the valley and the fire. Take her higher, higher, fly up out the valley and the fire. Train her feet for running, show her every door and how the windows let the sun in. Copy out the key and tell her this is for becoming. Even in the fever, baby, cry and get to running. And tell her that you better get your bootstraps up, you're with the army. Ready when the truth act up, nothing can harm me. Yelling from the roof I touch, put up a guard and count to 10. Lions den, speaking with the higher pen. Can't be touched by fire then. Fast forward to the grown things now. I'm working on them soul things now. Forgiving all your old ways, but it's harder on the cold days. Cold day. Never been a product of a flawless environment. Never acted like I'm higher than you. And I still pray, dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away, yeah. Dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away, yeah. Cause I would rather be running away. I would rather be running. Dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away. I need to get away now. I need to get away now.
Hello to all my beautiful neighbors. Welcome to Onbrittsblock, y'all. It is a special day for me today, and I thank you all who have come through thus far, because I turned 26 today. It's another trip around the sun, and I am so excited to be able to be one in the number again. And I thank everybody who has come in. Thank you to Jonetta Boyd for the birthday wish. Hey to my auntie Greta. And my sister Astute Queen Bee Thoughts. I'm gonna put this link in the chat, just in case anybody wanna come up. As soon as I can get the link. So y'all again, so I'm gonna give people more time to come in. So what I'm gonna do is play a theme song that I have had throughout these past few years that has really helped me to get through a lot of things. So we're going to play this right quick while we're waiting for a few more people that want to come in.
The devil had a tussle, but I won. Me and the devil had a tussle, but I won. Oh, I won. Oh, me and the devil, we can't agree. I hate him, he hates me. Me and the devil had a tussle, but I won. I'm still winning. And I'm still winning. If you got the victory, you ought to give God a victory dance. And I'm still winning. Yes, you heard about it, but I won. Y'all talked about it, but I won. You gossiped about it, but I won.
All right, y'all. Me and the devil. That song says much. The words are saying me and the devil had a tussle, but I won. Me and the devil had a tussle, but I won. And it goes on to say, I hate him and he loves me, but in the end, I won. And I can truly say that. Hey, Astute.
Hey, Britt Brat. Happy
How you
birthday, my
doing?
sister.
Thank you, Suda.
You're welcome.
I don't know how to make you come on the screen.
I'm
But I see, I
at the
see.
bottom of the screen.
Oh, yeah, I see you down there. Let's see. Y'all know how it is with this Restreaming. Oh, I put you at the bottom.
Now you to put you at the bottom. Hey, everybody. It's Britt Brat birthday, y'all. Show my sister some love. I would appreciate it. Even people coming through on the replay.
I appreciate you.
Put your
You know, I laugh.
put your cash app in the chat.
Huh?
Put your cash app in the chat.
Okay. I see Auntie Greta say 36. Auntie Greta, I'm 26. I age every 10 years. So this year, I got a chance to age. So I don't want nobody to be upset with me because I aged. So it's all right though. But as I sit back and in all honesty, y'all, I turned 50 years old today. And I used to joke a lot of times and just saying that I couldn't wait to get out of my 40s because it seemed like so much was going on. People that was my classmates and just younger than me, it seemed like they didn't make it. And a lot of times when I say millions didn't make it, I was one of the ones who did. I truly mean that. And I can say when I listened to that song, I remember the first time I heard that song and I thought about it, I won. Because
Yes, you
so much
did.
happened in my 40s. In 2020, my mother passed away, and that was my rock. We argued, we had our times, but she was there. And then that same year, my godmother, somebody that I love, and then in 2021, y'all know my testimony where I had got C19 and been in a coma for a month and a half, learned how to do everything over again. But even in that, I won because I'm still here because millions didn't make it. But I was one of the ones who did. And then I remember my daughter got a tattoo and it says she won. And on my shoulder it says, you never know how strong you are. To being strong is the only choice you have. And then in 2022 to find out that I had thyroid cancer. It seemed like it was so much going on, but at the end of the day, I know that God kept me here for a reason. He kept me here to be a testimony to him that if we just push through the things that we're going through and don't give up, don't give in, you got to continue to fight the good fight of faith. And that's why as the day I was decreeing that in these next 10 years, as I am 50 or 26, that they will be some of the best years of my life. I don't say that my 40s was bad, but a lot of things happened. But I realized that it was God that kept me through that time. And if we just speak positive, if we speak those things that be not as though they were, even when it don't seem like that's what it is, or we don't feel like that's what it is, even when the report says that it's something different. I remember my godmama was talking, and she said, "Britt, you know what? She's that third time they called me and they said, they was in church. They called in the family and said, prepare her, to come say your goodbyes." And she said, "I told the doctor, and this in the notes. We're not coming. We believe in God." And that's exactly what they did. And throughout all this things I had to say that even when the doctor went in there and he said, "We're gonna have to put you on the vent." I didn't argue with that man. All I told him, I looked at him, I said, "Get me through this." And then for the first 21 days, nobody could see me. Nobody could contact me because I had C19. And I know then it was me and God in this fight. And God said, "See, it's up to you whether you want to stay on the side of the truth or you want to come over here." So I'm thankful to be in my 50s finally and to come through unscathed. And I know that I'm going to make it by God's grace. And I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be in the number. Like the old folk you say, I'm glad to be in the number just one more time. And yes, me and the devil has had to tussle. That song says so much. He hate me and I hate him, but me and the devil, but I won at the end of the day. And I'm grateful.
Amen to that. Celebrate.
And I'm grateful because, you know, what can you say? I look back and it's like, Lord Jesus. But he has kept me and I'm able to walk. I'm able to talk. I know I know a lot of time my family probably wish I wish the girl could not talk. It's y'all know I just say crazy stuff and my mind just be going everywhere. So they probably like, I wish she can, but I am here. When they said I wasn't gonna be in my right mind, when they said maybe I would be a vegetable, I'm not. I remember everything from back in the day to now. I remember that a student's my great great auntie. All that.
You gonna stop with that one? No great great auntie. I ain't that old.
But let me acknowledge, Grandma. I mean, I'm sorry, Grandma. Mama Rose, thank you for being here. I love you so much.
Yeah.
So y'all, thank y'all for coming in and just spending this time with me, celebrating my 26th birthday.
Mm-mm.
Student, you got
Hey,
something you want to
Rose.
say, Sugar?
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
What I want to say is one, I thank God for you because you are the little sister that I never had. Put your thing on mute for a second because the air is blowing my ears out.
Okay, hold up.
All right. As I was saying, for the people that know Brit, y'all know Brit is one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet unless you cross her wrong. And I appreciate God bringing her into my life because she keep me from going ham all the time. I promise y'all she does. Even when I want to, she'll keep me from losing it. And I appreciate her for that. But if you love Brit and you know Brit, you know she is one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet. She'll do anything for anybody. And she is stubborn as a mule, but I guess that's what Geminis do. But if you love you some on Brit's block,
I'm a
I call
Taurus,
her Brit
man.
Crack.
Sorry. I'm a
Huh? You a
Taurus.
Taurus?
I'm a
Okay,
bull.
Taurus. Excuse me. Either way, crazy. But anyway, if you know on Brit's block, you know the heart of on Brit's block, you'll know that she is one of the people that you could talk to about anything and she ain't gonna say not one word. Not one word. So for any haters or people that don't know her, take your time to get to know her because you love her. I promise you will. I'm thankful for her, even though she yelled at me and be trying to get rid of me. Um, and I ain't gonna let her do that. She can't do that. She can't go nowhere. But all I ask y'all, hit her up on her Cash App and show my little sister on Brits Block / Brit Brat some love. Cause you do it for her and she do it for you. If you got her back, she got yours. Just don't cross her, because then you're gonna wish you'd never met her. But she is one of the sweetest people on this planet until you do her wrong. So, Britt Brat, I thank you for being my baby sister with your pain in the neck self. But her creativity, her heart, and all that intertwine. So, respect that and learn to love up on that. That's what I say. I love you, Britt Brat. Happy birthday, sis.
I love you too, Scooter Poots. Great auntie. Um, like she said, if you tell me something, believe me, I ain't gonna tell nobody because most likely I've been on forgot what she said to somebody to something trigger my mind. But yeah, I try to be that genuine person, and I know that today is also Wisdom Wednesday, and for my auntie Greta, because she always on me about Wisdom Wednesday, and I know I haven't been up to par about what I'm doing, and today is like to trying to impart wisdom. And I say a lot of times because I was saying earlier about what has happened, and this is my testimony. And I know a lot of times people try to weaponize your test, which is a testimony against you. But at the end of the day, it is to bless somebody. God has sent me through the things I've been through, not to tell of His goodness. When somebody say, you know what, I'm sick, and I'm not talking about a common cold or I don't stump my toe, but to really be sick and to know that God is a healer. I could tell you for firsthand that I know He's a healer. When you
Amen.
at the point of leaving here, I left here 3 times. I could tell you that will raise you just like He did Lazarus. Even though the sister say, oh, my brother is not here. You late. He gone. But God still have the power that either after 3 days that Lazarus laid there to go and tell him, let's get up. You just in the deep say, oh, he was just sleeping. Get up. And even when I laid there for that month and a half, He said, get up. So I know that when I tell somebody that he'll sustain you, you just resting for the moment. It's time to get up and go forth and tell of God's goodness and His grace. And when you saying stuff and watching your words, and be careful about what we wish upon people, because a lot of times we don't want to bring that back to ourselves. So you can't weaponize me and say, well, you going through this, you going through that, and I went through it for a reason. I went through this for somebody else. I was sharing with somebody about even when I go in the hospital, it's crazy to me because I'll be like, I'm here on assignment. I don't know why I'm here, but I know I'm only in this hospital to help somebody. And every time I'm in there, I will cross paths with somebody and be like, you know what? I needed that. And it's like once they say that and I'm done, I'm back home. So we got to realize that while we are left here on earth, we ought to be about God's business. I love to joke and have fun, but when it come down to God's word, holiness is right at the end of the day. And we got to continue to walk in the wisdom and the knowledge of knowing who God is. But while you here, also have fun. Don't be like, oh, honey, she's stiff as a board. I'm not stiff. Y'all know I love to have fun. I love to cut up. I love a lot of things. And I love life. So while I'm here, I'm living to the fullest. But while I'm here, I'm going to make sure that I speak those things that be not as though they were. If I want a good life, it's the power's in my tongue. If I want to be healed, the power's in my tongue. I remember a nurse came by and she was just like, I got a person that went through the same thing you went through, and they still living in bed. But the thing is, that was my choice. Do you want to get up? Do you want to rise up? Do you want to keep going? Do you want to live a good life? You better get up. They used to come in here. Good morning, Miss Davis. I'm ready to go. That I ain't had no good morning for. I'm ready to go. I was ready to go home, to come home to my kids. So important on this Wisdom Wednesday, it's the word is to live. Get up, push through, pray until something happen. Regardless of what's going on in your life, be joyful, be happy. You don't really rarely see me down.
Amen.
If,
That's
I'm,
for
I,
real.
if like the other day, I was just telling my daughter, I was like, for some reason that morning, I just felt like I was in such a weird place. And I couldn't understand why. And I had to say, you know what, Lord, this ain't me. This ain't me. When I tell y'all a lot of times, have a great day on purpose. Because even when you having a bad day, every day is not a good day. I can tell you that. I'd be lying and say, yeah, every no. But when I say to have a great day on purpose, that means to make that day, regardless of how it is, be purposeful. It's what you put on it. It's how you want to make that day. And if you want to have a bad day on purpose, go ahead. Have at it. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna have a great day because that's what I decide. I get up in the morning. You know what? I'm gonna have a great day on purpose. When I was working, and people make me mad, and I first thing I say, I'm gonna have a great day on purpose. I'm gonna have a great day on purpose because I was not gonna allow people to make my day bad because I got the power to speak what my life holds at the end of the day. So
You better
I
tell
thank
them, Britt.
everybody. Huh?
You better tell them, Britt.
Yeah, we got to realize that hey, you got the power. It's however you want it. When I told that doctor I need to get through this, I got through it. When that doctor came
Mm-hmm.
in there and told me you got thyroid cancer, and it was crazy though. I sit back and laugh because we got a friend that and suck it up real fast. That's
Mm-hmm.
how I felt. I probably felt for cry for like 2 seconds, and I thought to myself, you know what? If you can get through what you've been through, baby,
You
you
get through
definitely can
that.
get through this. You
Mm-hmm.
definitely can get through this. Even when the doctor was trying to push back the surgery, you gotta do this first. Get back, do this, do that. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna do what you say do. But at the end, I'm still gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna
Exactly.
push. I'm gonna stand on your word, so that now, and when you see me out somewhere, our billboard be like, "Girl, I can't believe you just this far." I'm walking. I'm talking. I got the activities in my limb. I'm in my right mind. All the above. And I'm grateful that today I'm able to celebrate being 50 years old. And in this next 10 years of being 26, go with me. Just touch my, I'm just going to laugh. You get my nerves. As I go through these next 10 years, as I get to 27, I declare and I decree. Those are going to be some of the best 10 years of my life. So
Amen, sis.
I'm going to make Auntie Greta say I love the phrase have a great day on purpose cause you have the power. Yes, ma'am. You got the power to just say what your day gonna be. If you get up in the morning, be like, you know what, I'm gonna have a bad day. That's what you gonna have. I even got my baby girl and even my oldest daughter. I listen to them sometimes on the phone talking to somebody or something. They be like, have a great day on purpose. Cause I went to them to have that great day on purpose.
Yeah,
So
cause a day can flip like nobody, like a coin so quick. So you gotta definitely be able to suck it up a little bit. Unless somebody take you to the bridge, and then you're gonna have to deal with it. But don't
yeah,
let
cause
nobody disturb your peace.
somebody make me mad and push me to it. I will jump over the cliff and then come up the steps back into position. But I'm gonna deep
Yeah.
dive in that with you, baby. But I try to stay holy. Amen. I try to stay grounded. So
You are
y'all, I
grounded.
thank y'all. Yeah, and y'all keep me, you and Auntie Greta and Miss Bugs and Peaches. I can say that y'all keep me grounded and make sure that I'm on the right road, even though I be wanting to go left. Y'all stay on my back. And other
Got
content creators,
to.
I would say, Tay, get my rep, and speak with your girl Marcella, people that I really have grown up to love and getting to know you all ladies. It's been wonderful. Well, it's been good sometime on YouTube. Yeah, so it has been
The
great.
psychopath.
Yeah, I try to stay, grounded. And Auntie Grant, I promise you that I will try my best to get on here on Wednesdays and do my wisdom Wednesdays because one thing I realized that I'm here to help somebody else. It ain't for me, and I can't just hold his word back from just helping somebody. Whether
Yeah,
if it's even 10 minutes, I got to get back to where I need to be, and I will. So just wait on the auntie girl. I promise you.
yeah. I said the same thing. I gotta get back on my grind. My hip hurt.
You gonna be all right. This is your head big, and it's got a lot of.
Shut up. I said my hip, not my head. Smarty pants.
Oh, your hip. I mean, things happen. Just do like me. I don't got some stuff to take. Cause in a minute I was sitting here, I was like, Lord, listen to me to 30, cause I gotta get a nap.
That's why I was shocked you picked 12:30. I was like 12:30. Ain't that her nap time? So I guess you said, let me get this done and over with quickly.
Well, I didn't know. I couldn't really figure out a good time, so I said 12:30.
I
But
figured you was gonna say in the afternoon. That's what I figured you was gonna do. I could have did my little 1-2 this morning, but it's like
my
twelve
ended,
thirty.
I ended up taking some meds, and I didn't realize that they would probably kick in. I didn't realize they were gonna kick in so fast because one of them said it's got caffeine in it, and I'm like, I can't feel it.
You'll feel it in a minute if you don't feel it already.
That's girl, you absolutely right. I am out of algorithm. I think I'm out of algorithm everywhere. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you
and
gotta look.
I want, huh?
Check your studio. It'll tell you if you're out the algorithm. If it's all the way down to the bottom, yeah, you got to put the algorithm. But it shouldn't because you put up some shorts.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back there. But y'all, I want to thank y'all, and I'm also gonna put a wall post for my song. I choose me. I am at over um 2,000 no 20,000 views on I choose me. One of the songs that I have on Britsblock, and I also have a new song that will be dropping today. Protect your peace. And when it
Oh,
drop out,
super,
let y'all
super.
know for y'all make sure y'all listen to it, cause the baby, at the end of the day, if you ain't got nothing else, you gotta have peace.
You ain't never
That's
lied.
why one of the rules in my house is um leave all foods at the door. This is a house of peace. Leave all
Mm-hmm.
foolishness at the door. So when you come in here, we peaceful here. So you leave your foolishness out there on that rug, wipe your feet off out there, and come in and talk like you got some sense, act like you got some sense. But that song just came on me, and it kept just stick with me, and it just say protect your peace,
Mm.
because my thing is the Bible says the God will give us peace that surpasses all understanding, and if He give us peace
Indeed.
and we got a peace of mind, it's not like being able to come home or be where you at and you peaceful. Ain't nobody. I mean, because the chaos of this world right now, we got the orange glow in office, and every single day this man does not sleep. He sits up all night long. He has sundown at this time. If you know anything about having Alzheimer's, they have a thing called sundowners, and they stay up all night long. When I tell you they do
Mm-hmm.
not sleep, but when that sun start cranking up about 6 o'clock, oh, they up. And you be like,
Mm-hmm.
baby, you had all night to sleep. I remember I was working in a nursing home one time when I was had just came out of college, and I had a lady, and we used to call it the cage, and those people just were Alzheimer's patients, and so you couldn't get out, so we called it the cage. And I would have one lady, and she would walk all night long,
Uh-oh.
give her
What
a
happened
bath.
to it? Oh, there
Huh?
you go. No, you disappeared for a second. I was like, where the heck Brett go? But you came right back.
Oh, I didn't see it. And at 6 o'clock, I would have to give her a bath. And by now, she's winding down and she's mad. And when I get out there, both of us don't took a shower because we don't fought the whole time. And this is like, we had this man in office, and every day, he is doing something different, and he's trying to cause so much havoc and chaos in America, trying to separate us and cause us back into racism. And those right now that have been racist, they are showing it full. They're showing their true colors. It's coming
Mm-hmm.
through full force because they feel like he's showing us that we can. This is what we can be, and it's all right. No, it's not. So we got to be at peace. Because when I go to the gas station to get this gas, I just think about it. If this man ever got out of office, And then I saw a thing today, and I shared it with a student where he is trying to put his face on a $100 bill. Which I don't think too many people carry $100 bills, but that's a great place to be over there, on right there. And
And
then on
don't
the
forget he's
yes,
trying to add his face to your passport.
and then he trying to say on back of $100 bill, and Donald Trump we trust.
Trust
No,
that demon.
I don't trust you because you are not the source. You're not my strength. You're not my help. You're not my redeemer. When God say He's a provider, He helps us, and all you're doing is pushing us to other things. And now that we have this, what is Hena virus,
Mm-hmm.
and if you look at when he was in office in 2020, is when C-19 came about. And he is back in office again, and here you have another virus. And what he
Mm-hmm.
says about it is, I hope we'll be all right.
Yeah,
You
because he
hope.
do the same thing. He's doing the same thing that he did because of 19. He act like that was Obama's problem. No, Obama came in there and tried to fix the mess. He had a whole lot of stuff to fix. You still keep blaming that man.
I tell you, Obama, Michelle better watch out for her man, because he is in love with Obama. And Auntie Greta says,
Mm-mm.
gas father, yes, Auntie Greta, gas here is $4. It's $3.99, $4. It was some regular is $3.99. Premium and all that stuff is like $4.78. In the minute, I'm gonna get me a red wagon and a dog. My daughter
Child
got a
for
dog.
real or horse.
My daughter got a dog over there, and I'm gonna say I need to borrow your little dog. Pull me where I gotta go because gas prices are going up, food is going up, and it seems like everything you get is going up because you got a
And
man
then
that's
they taken away.
yeah. And then he also said that he don't care about the economy.
He
You
sure
you
did. He
you
said he don't care
wouldn't.
about the American people financial problems. I
You
said,
wouldn't because you the president. You got money.
they should
He
take his
probably
salary and put it on hold until all this stuff is said. I'm sorry, but he shouldn't be paid for this shenanigans.
right. So I feel like right now, if you want to have peace, maybe you protect your peace at all costs because he'll cause you to lose.
Sure will, and your mental capacity, child.
Yeah, I just need him. And I need him to take a nap. Not
He do that
not
all
doing
day.
not doing one of the press conferences he was there. I mean, he's sleeping good. I say, Lord, for somebody that so-called say people have tried to take you out of here several times, and you sleeping like this, you sleeping too peaceful for me. I wouldn't be
Exactly.
nowhere in public with my eyes. I wouldn't even blink when I know that somebody's
Exactly.
out here after me.
And he falling asleep in front of cameras, which is hilarious as I don't know what. But I love it.
Mama Rose, you right. He just dirty. She said, he dirty, and he don't care.
He
He don't care
don't.
about the man. He don't care about the American people. He just trying to every which way he can turn. He trying to make stuff about him. And the first thing they said
Child.
was Obama was the
Mm-mm.
Antichrist. No, look again.
I'm telling you. That's the
Look
demon wouldn't put
again.
his hand on the Bible. That's the demon that said he ain't going to heaven. That's the
Like
demon that said he don't care about that stuff.
like Medea used to say when talking about the Bible going to church, it burns. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
hallelujah. His hand was gonna burn off if he would touch that Bible. So no, we gotta make life what it's made of, and that's all I can say.
Yeah, if
But
you're a
y'all,
traveler and you like protesting stuff, they are protesting in Louisiana and there are bus rides going there.
well, like
Well,
my
I know
ancestors,
you ain't staying here long.
my ancestors, they protested for me, so I'm good. I'm gonna sit
Yeah.
up on it. I'm gonna sit on the corner and wait
Don't sit on
and,
the corner and wait.
and see how it turn out. That's all I got
I'm
going.
not. What you sit on the corner and wait? You need a beating for that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me a little lunch and watch them protest for us. My ancestors say sit down and rest a little while. But
Yeah.
y'all, I love y'all. It has been 35 minutes. Auntie Greta must not be on her clock duty. She will say, "Hey, it's time," and I'm grateful for that. But again, I thank y'all for stopping by, and for everybody that has wished me happy birthday in my on my post. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. And if you want to be a blessing to me for this birthday, you can at Cash App Bridget Davis. It's BRIGG. I write it. Cause
Mm-hmm.
what you say, Studi?
No, I'm just laughing. I was like, you saying? I thought you was gonna do Onbrittsblock.
No, I got
You
that
ain't
close
gotta
friend.
explain it. You ain't gotta explain it. Not here anyway.
Because the thing I don't never check that. I don't have it really hooked to where I can hear it.
Oh,
And
okay.
I don't check it like that. So I had to just use who I am. Who I be
Mm-hmm. She be she.
with my huh?
I said she be she.
Who I be. But y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by and wishing me a happy 26th birthday.
Mm-mm.
Yay! I'm gonna
Pin
ride
that
this
last.
out so
Pin that last
huh?
one at the top. Pin your Cash App and Zelle thing at the top.
And how you do that?
Click the star.
Oh. Girl, look at you. Trying to show me something new. I knew you was smart.
I can't stand you, but I
I
love you
knew you was in
dearly.
my life. Look, I knew you was in my life for a reason.
Stop trying to
But
kick me out.
we ain't gonna cut up too bad. And
Everybody have a
thank
blessed
you, Miss
day.
Boyd, to Miss Joanna the Boy. Say have a blessed rest of your day. I am, cause you know what? I'm gonna get a nap. Yep, I'm even in my 20s. I believe in naps. My daughter said she went to go pick up something for me yesterday. I gotta do a sleep study. Just a short one at home. And the lady was telling me what I gotta wear. My daughter's like, you ain't gotta worry about it. To my she sleep for a living. I said, girl, don't get mad because don't get mad because I get a nap. I always have. When I was in daycare, they made me take a nap, and it has stuck with me throughout life.
My cousin
I
like
can't
that
go.
too.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
since you
no,
get a
she said
nap,
she stopped taking naps. She said she stopped taking her naps.
when you get a nap, you wake up, you so refreshed. You feel, you feel good.
I'll take a nap. I'll probably wake up tomorrow morning.
I don't know, but like now, I don't know. My naps been getting a little short. Where they normally be like an hour or two. They be like 15 minutes. I wake up like, woo, I'm refreshed. So I don't know.
Like you've been sleeping for hours. Yeah.
Yeah, just like I ain't need but a little power nap. But my power naps consist of an hour or two.
hmm All
But
right,
anyway,
let's
y'all,
stop
I love
regular talking
y'all.
like we.
Huh?
I said, let us get off
What you
here
say?
talking. I said, yeah, let us get off of here regular talking.
Because we will do that.
I know.
But y'all, I want y'all to go forth today and remember that whatever you're going through, to push through and live. Push through. Pray that something happen, even when it seems like things are hard and you ain't gonna make it. Just know that you will. At the end of the day, you will make it through whatever. And I'm a living testimony that you can make it, that you can be a survivor. I'm a survivor. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all and have an amazing day on purpose.
She got the news, the story.